Hello and welcome. Today, we are going to talk about a very powerful, inspirational, and life-changing topic. Learn to be alone. This topic is important because many people are afraid of being alone. They think being alone means nobody loves them. They think being alone means they are weak. They think being alone means their life is empty. But the truth is different. Being alone is not always a punishment. Sometimes being alone is protection. Sometimes being alone is healing. Sometimes being alone is a sign that life is removing distractions from your path. Sometimes being alone is the place where you finally meet your real self. Many people spend their whole life surrounded by others, but still they do not know who they are. They talk to everyone, but they never talk to themselves. They listen to everyone's opinion, but they never listen to their own heart. They run behind people, attention, approval, and validation. But deep inside, they feel tired, confused, and empty. That is why learning to be alone is so powerful. When you learn to be alone, you stop depending on people for your happiness. You stop begging for attention. You stop chasing people who do not value you. You stop losing your peace for temporary relationships. You stop accepting disrespect just because you are afraid of being alone. Being alone teaches you self-respect. It teaches you patience. It teaches you emotional control. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to build yourself quietly. It teaches you how to become strong from inside. Because the strongest person is not the one who always has people around them. The strongest person is the one who can stand alone, think clearly, stay peaceful, and keep moving forward even when nobody is clapping for them. And remember this: you are not learning to be alone because you hate people. You are learning to be alone because you do not want to lose yourself for people. You are learning to be alone because your peace matters. You are learning to be alone because your growth needs silence. You are learning to be alone because sometimes the best version of you is created in the moments when nobody is watching. And if you are learning English, keep watching this video till the end, because this video will also help you learn powerful and simple English sentences for motivation, self-improvement, and daily speaking practice. If you want more English practice, motivation, and life-changing lessons, subscribe to this channel and keep improving yourself every day. Part 1. Being alone is not weakness. Many people misunderstand alone time. They think if someone is alone, that person must be sad. They think if someone eats alone, walks alone, works alone, or spends time alone, something is wrong with that person. But this is not true. Being alone does not mean you are broken. Being alone does not mean you are unwanted. Being alone does not mean you have failed in life. Sometimes being alone simply means you are choosing peace over noise. It means you are choosing growth over distraction. It means you are choosing yourself over people who do not value you. It means you are strong enough to sit with your own thoughts. And this is rare, because today, many people cannot stay alone for even 10 minutes. The moment they feel silence, they pick up their phone. They scroll social media. They message someone. They watch videos. They search for noise because they do not want to face their own mind. But if you always run away from silence, you will never understand yourself. Silence is not your enemy. Silence is a mirror. When you sit alone, your thoughts become clear. You start seeing what is really happening in your life. You start understanding who is good for you and who is only wasting your energy. You start realizing what you truly want. You start noticing your habits, your mistakes, your emotions, and your dreams. This is why alone time is powerful. Alone time gives you clarity, and clarity is one of the greatest strengths in life. When you are always surrounded by people, you may follow their opinions. You may copy their lifestyle. You may compare your life with their life. You may forget your own direction. But when you spend time alone, you come back to yourself. You ask yourself, what do I really want? What kind of person do I want to become? Why am I wasting my time? Why am I giving my energy to people who do not respect me? What should I improve in myself? What habits should I leave? What goals should I focus on? These questions can change your life, but you will not hear these questions in noise. You will hear them in silence. That is why being alone is not weakness. It is self-connection. Being alone gives you time to think. It gives you time to heal. It gives you time to plan. It gives you time to understand your emotions. It gives you time to rebuild your confidence. It gives you time to become strong without showing everything to the world. A person who cannot be alone becomes dependent on others. They depend on others for happiness. They depend on others for confidence. They depend on others for decisions. They depend on others for emotional support all the time. And when those people leave, ignore, or change, they feel completely broken. But a person who learns to be alone becomes emotionally strong. They can love people, but they do not lose themselves. They can care for people, but they do not beg for attention. They can enjoy relationships, but they do not accept disrespect just to keep someone. This is real power. So from today, change your thinking. Do not say, I am alone, so I am weak. Say, I am alone, so I have time to build myself. Do not say, nobody is with me. Say, I am learning to stand with myself. Do not say, I feel empty. Say, I am using this silence to understand myself. Your alone time can become your strongest time if you use it correctly. Read something, write your thoughts, pray or meditate, exercise, learn a skill, practice English, think about your goals, work on your future, improve your body, improve your mind, improve your character. Because one day, the same alone time that feels painful today can become the reason you become powerful tomorrow. Part 2. Stop chasing people and start choosing yourself. One of the biggest reasons people are afraid to be alone is because they want to feel wanted. They want someone to message them. They want someone to call them. They want someone to give them attention. They want someone to make them feel special. There is nothing wrong with wanting love, care, and connection. But there is something wrong with losing your self-respect for it. If you are always the one calling, always the one texting, always the one explaining, always the one apologizing, always the one trying to save the relationship, then you must stop and ask yourself, am I being loved or am I only being tolerated? Am I respected or am I only being used? Am I peaceful or am I always anxious? Am I growing or am I losing myself? These questions are difficult, but they are necessary, because sometimes we do not miss the person. We miss the attention. Sometimes we do not love the relationship. We love the memory. Sometimes we are not afraid of losing someone. We are afraid of being alone. And this fear makes people accept things they should never accept. They accept disrespect. They accept lies. They accept cold behavior. They accept being ignored. They accept being treated like an option. They accept people who come only when they need something. Why? Because they think being with the wrong people is better than being alone. But this is wrong. Being alone with peace is better than being with people who destroy your peace. Being alone with self-respect is better than being with people who make you feel small. Being alone with clarity is better than being with people who confuse your mind. Being alone and growing is better than being surrounded by people who keep pulling you down. You must understand your value. Your time has value. Your energy has value. Your heart has value. Your peace has value. Your presence has value. Do not give these things to people who do not respect them. When you learn to be alone, you stop chasing. You stop forcing conversations. You stop begging for replies. You stop asking people again and again why they changed. You stop explaining your worth to people who already decided not to see it. You stop running behind people who walk away from you again and again. This does not make you rude. This makes you wise. This does not make you selfish. This makes you self-respecting. There is a big difference between caring for people and chasing people. Caring is love. Chasing is losing yourself. Caring feels peaceful. Chasing feels painful. Caring gives respect. Chasing begs for respect. Caring is healthy. Chasing slowly destroys your confidence. So choose yourself. Choose your peace. Choose your growth. Choose your future. Choose people who respect you naturally, not people who make you beg for basic care. The right people will not make you feel difficult to love. The right people will not make you feel like a burden. The right people will not make you question your value every day. The right people will bring peace, not confusion. But before the right people come, you must become strong enough to stand alone. Because if you are scared of being alone, you may keep choosing wrong people again and again. You may accept less than you deserve. You may stay where you are not respected. You may keep giving your energy to people who only drain you. That is why alone time is important. It teaches you that you can survive without constant attention. It teaches you that you can be happy without approval. It teaches you that you can heal without revenge. It teaches you that you can move forward without everyone understanding you. It teaches you that your life does not end when someone leaves. Sometimes when people leave, your real life begins. You get your peace back. You get your focus back. You get your time back. You get your energy back. You get yourself back. So stop chasing people who make you feel unwanted. Stop standing at doors that life is trying to close. Stop begging for a place in someone's life. If they value you, they will show it. If they respect you, they will prove it. If they want to stay, they will make effort. And if they do not, let them go. Not with anger, not with drama, not with revenge. Let them go with peace. Let them go with maturity. Let them go with self-respect. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing. Sometimes silence is your answer. Sometimes distance is your healing. Sometimes walking away is your victory. When you stop chasing the wrong people, you create space for the right life. You create space for peace. You create space for discipline. You create space for confidence. You create space for better people. You create space for a better version of yourself. So from today, do not be afraid to choose yourself. Choosing yourself does not mean you hate others. It means you finally respect yourself. It means you understand that your heart is not a place for careless people. It means you are ready to protect your peace. It means you are ready to grow. And when you learn to choose yourself, being alone does not feel like punishment anymore. It feels like freedom. Part 3. Alone time builds the strongest version of you. Many people do not understand the value of alone time. They think alone time is empty time. They think alone time is boring time. They think alone time means something is missing in their life. But the truth is this: alone time can become your building time. Alone time can become your healing time. Alone time can become your training time. Alone time can become the most powerful chapter of your life. Because when nobody is watching you, you discover who you really are. When nobody is motivating you, you learn how to motivate yourself. When nobody is supporting you, you learn how to stand on your own feet. When nobody is clapping for you, you learn how to clap for yourself. This is real strength. A strong person is not strong because life was easy for them. A strong person becomes strong because they faced silent battles and still continued. They had days when nobody understood them. They had nights when they cried alone. They had moments when they wanted to quit. They had times when they felt completely tired inside. But they still woke up. They still tried again. They still believed that their life could become better. That is strength. Sometimes life separates you from people because it wants to introduce you to yourself. Sometimes life makes your circle smaller because your growth needs focus. Sometimes life gives you silence because your mind needs clarity. Sometimes life removes distractions because your future needs discipline. So do not think being alone means life is punishing you. Maybe life is preparing you. Maybe life is training you. Maybe life is making you stronger. Maybe life is teaching you that you can survive, grow, and rise even without constant support. This is the beauty of alone time. It teaches you self-control. When you are alone, you learn not to react to everything. You learn not to call people who hurt you. You learn not to reply with anger. You learn not to beg for attention. You learn not to run back to things that broke you. You learn to sit with your emotions and say, I feel pain, but I will not destroy myself. I feel lonely, but I will not choose the wrong people. I feel tired, but I will not quit my growth. I feel confused, but I will give myself time. This is emotional strength. And emotional strength is one of the greatest powers in life. Because if you cannot control your emotions, people can control you. If one message can break your peace, you are not free. If one person's silence can destroy your whole day, you are not free. If one person leaving can make you forget your value, you are not free. Freedom begins when you become strong inside. Freedom begins when you stop giving everyone the power to control your mood. Freedom begins when you learn to say, my peace is mine. My value is mine. My future is mine. My happiness is my responsibility. Alone time teaches you this. It teaches you to become your own support system. It teaches you to become your own best friend. It teaches you to speak kindly to yourself when the world is silent. It teaches you to keep going even when nobody is pushing you. This is why alone time is not a weakness. It is a training ground. Just like a body becomes stronger in the gym, your mind becomes stronger in silence. Just like muscles grow through pressure, your character grows through challenges. Just like a diamond is made under pressure, your strongest self is made in difficult moments. So use your alone time wisely. Do not waste it only scrolling. Do not waste it waiting for someone's message. Do not waste it thinking about people who are not thinking about you. Do not waste it replaying old pain again and again. Use it to build something. Read a book. Write your goals. Practice English. Exercise your body. Clean your room. Plan your day. Learn a skill. Improve your mind. Work on your dream. Even if you do only one small thing every day, your life will slowly change. 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of English speaking practice, 10 minutes of writing your thoughts, 10 minutes of silence. These small actions can rebuild your confidence. Your future self is being created in your alone time. The person you will become tomorrow depends on what you do when nobody is watching today. So do not be afraid of being alone. Be afraid of wasting your alone time, because alone time can either make you weaker or stronger. If you spend it in sadness, comparison, and overthinking, it will break you. But if you spend it in learning, healing, discipline, and self-respect, it will build you. So choose wisely. When you are alone, do not ask, "Why is nobody with me?" Ask, "What can I build with this time? What can I learn today? How can I become better? What habit can I improve? What dream needs my attention?" This mindset will change everything. Because the moment you stop seeing alone time as emptiness, you start seeing it as opportunity. And that is when your life begins to transform. Part 4. Learn to enjoy your own company. This is one of the most powerful skills in life. Because if you cannot enjoy your own company, you will always search for someone to complete you. You will always need someone to make you feel happy. You will always need someone to make you feel important. You will always need someone to distract you from your own thoughts. And when your happiness depends on other people, your peace becomes weak. If they talk to you, you feel good. If they ignore you, you feel broken. If they praise you, you feel confident. If they criticize you, you feel small. If they stay, you feel safe. If they leave, you feel lost. This is not peace. This is emotional dependence. Real peace begins when you can sit with yourself and still feel complete. Real confidence begins when you can walk alone without feeling embarrassed. Real strength begins when you can spend time alone without feeling like something is wrong with you. You must become comfortable with yourself. You must learn to enjoy your thoughts. You must learn to enjoy your silence. You must learn to enjoy your own energy. Because the relationship you have with yourself is the longest relationship of your life. People may come and go. Friends may change. Relationships may change. Situations may change. But you will always live with yourself. So if you do not respect yourself, life becomes heavy. If you do not like yourself, silence becomes painful. If you do not trust yourself, every decision becomes difficult. That is why you must build a strong relationship with yourself. Start by speaking kindly to yourself. Do not say, "I am useless. I am not good enough. Nobody cares about me. I cannot do anything." These words damage your mind. Your mind listens to what you say again and again. So speak better words. Say this: "I am learning. I am growing. I am becoming stronger. I am not perfect, but I am improving. I can handle this. I can build a better life. I deserve peace. I deserve respect. I will not give up on myself." These sentences may look simple, but they are powerful. Because the way you speak to yourself becomes the way you feel about yourself. Enjoying your own company does not mean you never need people. It means you do not need the wrong people just to avoid silence. It means you can be happy with others, but you can also be peaceful alone. It means you can love people, but you do not lose yourself in people. It means you can enjoy relationships, but you do not make them your whole identity. This is maturity. So start practicing small moments of alone time. Go for a walk alone. Drink tea or coffee alone. Sit quietly for 10 minutes. Write your thoughts in a notebook. Listen to calm music. Read one page of a book. Practice speaking English alone. Look in the mirror and talk to yourself. Tell yourself, I am proud of you for trying. I am proud of you for not giving up. I am proud of you for surviving difficult days. I am proud of you for still believing in yourself. Many people are waiting for someone else to say these words to them. But sometimes you must say them to yourself. Sometimes you must become your own encourager. Sometimes you must become your own healer. Sometimes you must become your own motivation. Because not everyone will understand your pain. Not everyone will notice your efforts. Not everyone will support your growth. But you can still support yourself. You can still believe in yourself. You can still choose yourself. You can still rise. This is the power of enjoying your own company. You stop feeling desperate. You stop running behind people. You stop needing constant attention. You stop feeling empty when nobody is available. You become calm. You become stable. You become peaceful. You become strong. And when you become peaceful alone, you choose people differently. You no longer choose people because you are scared. You choose people because they bring value, respect, and peace. You no longer stay where you are hurt. You stay where you are respected. You no longer accept disrespect just to have company. You protect your energy. This is real growth. The person who enjoys their own company becomes very difficult to control because they're not hungry for approval. They are not desperate for attention. They are not afraid of silence. They are not broken by distance. They are not destroyed by rejection. They know their value. They know their direction. They know their peace is important. So from today, do not treat your own company like a punishment. Treat it like a gift. Use it to understand yourself. Use it to heal yourself. Use it to build yourself. Use it to become stronger. Because when you become your own safe place, the world loses the power to break you easily. And that is one of the greatest forms of freedom. Part 5. Use solitude to rebuild your life. There are moments in life when being alone feels heavy. You look around, and the people you expected are not there. You try to explain your pain, but nobody understands it fully. You smile in front of others, but deep inside, you know something is changing. Maybe you lost someone. Maybe someone disappointed you. Maybe people left when you needed them most. Maybe your plans failed. Maybe your heart is tired. In those moments, being alone can feel like a dark room. But listen carefully. A dark room is not always a place of ending. Sometimes it is a place where a new life begins. Sometimes life makes you alone because it wants you to stop running and start rebuilding. When everything is noisy, you cannot hear your soul. When everyone is around you, you may keep pretending. When you are always busy with people, you may ignore your own pain. But when you are alone, the truth comes forward. You finally see what is broken. You finally understand what needs healing. You finally realize what you have been avoiding. And that is where rebuilding begins. Do not waste your solitude only asking, why did this happen to me? Ask better questions. What is this teaching me? What part of me needs to become stronger? What habit do I need to change? What mistake should I not repeat? What kind of life do I want to build from here? These questions are powerful because they turn pain into wisdom. Many people stay broken because they only remember what hurt them. But strong people learn from what hurt them. They do not allow pain to make them bitter. They allow pain to make them wiser. They do not allow rejection to destroy their confidence. They allow rejection to teach them self-respect. They do not allow loneliness to make them desperate. They allow loneliness to teach them patience. This is how you rebuild your life. You do not rebuild your life by waiting for someone to rescue you. You rebuild your life by taking one honest step every day. Clean your mind. Clean your habits. Clean your circle. Clean your routine. Clean your goals. Start with your morning. Wake up and do not immediately check who messaged you. Check your own mind first. Ask yourself, how do I feel today? What do I need to do today? What is one thing that will make me better? Then take action. Read something that strengthens you. Write what you feel. Move your body. Drink water. Practice English. Work on one skill. Finish one small task. When you are rebuilding yourself, small actions matter. One page can restart your mind. One workout can restart your energy. One prayer can restart your peace. One honest decision can restart your life. One day of discipline can become the beginning of a new identity. You do not need to change your whole life in one day. You only need to stop destroying yourself today. Stop going back to people who hurt your peace. Stop watching things that make you weak. Stop comparing your life with others. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop calling yourself a failure. Stop living like your story is over. Your story is not over. Maybe one chapter ended. Maybe one relationship ended. Maybe one dream failed. Maybe one version of you broke. But your life is not finished. You can rebuild. You can restart. You can rise again. And this time, you will rise with more wisdom. You will not be the same person who begged for attention. You will not be the same person who ignored red flags. You will not be the same person who trusted everyone blindly. You will not be the same person who forgot their own worth. You will become calmer. You will become clearer. You will become stronger. You will become someone who understands the value of peace. That is the power of solitude. Solitude removes the noise so you can hear your purpose. Solitude removes the crowd so you can see your path. Solitude removes fake comfort so you can build real strength. Do not fear this season of your life. Respect it. This quiet season may be building the strongest version of you. This lonely season may be teaching you independence. This painful season may be preparing you for a peaceful future. So if you are alone right now, do not think your life is empty. Think like this. Life has given me space. Space to heal. Space to grow. Space to understand. Space to rebuild. Space to become powerful. Use this space wisely, because one day you will look back and say, that time when I was alone did not destroy me. That time when I was alone rebuilt me. Part 6. Become so strong that you never abandon yourself. This is the deepest lesson of being alone. Because sometimes the biggest problem is not that other people leave us. The biggest problem is that we leave ourselves. We forget our dreams for people. We silence our feelings to keep others happy. We ignore our pain because we do not want to disturb anyone. We accept less because we are afraid of losing everything. We betray our own heart just to stay connected with people who are already disconnected from us. But from today, make a promise to yourself. I will not abandon myself. I will not leave my own side. I will not ignore my own pain. I will not disrespect my own soul. I will not destroy my peace to keep someone else comfortable. This is not selfish. This is survival. This is self-respect. This is emotional maturity. Being alone teaches you one powerful truth. You must be there for yourself. People can support you, but they cannot live your life for you. People can advise you, but they cannot make your decisions for you. People can love you, but they cannot heal the parts of you that you refuse to face. At the end of the day, you must sit with your own thoughts. You must carry your own heart. You must choose your own direction. You must fight your own inner battles. That is why you need a strong relationship with yourself. When life becomes difficult, do not become your own enemy. Do not attack yourself with negative words. Do not say, "I am weak, I am unlucky, I am not enough. Nobody needs me, nothing good will happen to me." These sentences are dangerous because they slowly poison your mind. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Say this: "I am hurt, but I am healing. I am tired, but I am not finished. I made mistakes, but I can learn. I lost people, but I did not lose myself. I feel alone, but I am still standing. I do not have everything, but I still have a chance." These words can save you in difficult moments. Sometimes you will not get the apology you deserve. Sometimes you will not get the support you expected. Sometimes people will misunderstand your silence. Sometimes people will judge your distance. Sometimes you will have to close a door with tears in your eyes. But still, do not abandon yourself. Keep choosing peace. Keep choosing growth. Keep choosing discipline. Keep choosing your future. Keep choosing the person you are becoming. Because the goal is not to become cold. The goal is to become clear. Clear about your worth. Clear about your boundaries. Clear about your dreams. Clear about who deserves access to your life. Clear about what kind of energy you will allow around you. A strong person is not someone who never feels pain. A strong person is someone who feels pain but does not become careless with their life. A strong person is someone who can miss someone but still not go back to disrespect. A strong person is someone who can love deeply but still choose peace. A strong person is someone who can stand alone without begging to be chosen. That is real power. You do not need to prove your worth to everyone. You do not need to explain your silence to everyone. You do not need to make everyone understand your journey. Some growth happens quietly. Some healing happens privately. Some victories happen inside your heart before the world can see them. So protect your inner world. Protect your confidence. Protect your discipline. Protect your dreams. Protect your softness. Protect your peace. And when life feels lonely, remember this: you are not behind. You are being built. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. You are not weak. You are learning how strong you can be. One day, the person you are becoming will thank the person you are today for not giving up. One day, your stronger self will say, "Thank you for choosing peace. Thank you for walking away from disrespect. Thank you for continuing when it was painful. Thank you for learning to be alone instead of losing yourself." That day will come. But until then, keep standing with yourself. Powerful ending. So learn to be alone. Not to hate people. Not to reject love. Not to become hard-hearted. Learn to be alone so you can understand your own soul. Learn to be alone so you can protect your peace. Learn to be alone so you can stop depending on temporary people for permanent happiness. Learn to be alone so you can build a life that does not collapse every time someone leaves. The person who can stand alone is never truly weak. The person who can heal alone is never truly defeated. The person who can grow alone is never truly lost. Sometimes being alone is not the end of your story. Sometimes it is the beginning of your strength, the beginning of your healing, the beginning of your discipline, the beginning of your self-respect, the beginning of a new life. So do not run from silence. Sit with it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Use it to become wiser. Use it to become calmer. Use it to become stronger. And one day, when you look back, you will understand. The time you thought was breaking you was actually building you. So from today, choose silence when noise is useless. Choose stillness when life feels heavy. Choose yourself when the world pulls you in every direction. Your peace is not small. Your peace is your power. Your stillness is your strength. And when you learn to be still in a noisy world, you become someone life cannot easily shake. If this video helped you, like this video, share it with someone who needs peace, and subscribe to this channel for more powerful motivation, simple English lessons, and self-improvement videos. Keep learning, keep growing, keep becoming stronger, and remember, a silent mind can build a powerful life.